Hey folks, I'm going to take you through the first few days of building out my Tesla Model Y into a fully functioning camper van / recording studio. Today, we're building the bed and the work desk, so let's get into it. Okay, so day one, we're figuring out a design to level out the bottom of the bed because the seats don't fold down completely flat. We've got my refrigerator in the sub-trunk, so the design has to accommodate that, as well as being able to fold two of the back seats up for the recording studio setup. So we take it to an engineer who happens to be my dad. Cut it out of cardboard first to test it out, and we decided on a hinged design to allow access to the refrigerator. But also with it folded up, it can be pulled back, which frees up those back seats. A quick establishing shot of the garage to reveal we've purchased a giant sheet of wood that will soon become the bed frame and the desk. What do we say? Measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. We're definitely going to go ahead and let Dad handle all of this. And unnecessarily artsy shot floating over the rafters. And there we go. Looks pretty good. Onto the bottom piece of the bed, add some hinges, and look at that. We've got a bed. Next up is the frame to level it out. Cardboard first to get the measurements, using the little notches in the car to stabilize it and keep it from sliding around. We settled on a design that has a sliding piece on the right that can be extended for necessary support, but when the bed's not in use, it can be slid back to fully allow access to the sub-trunk. Cardboard magically turns into wood, and one more piece in the middle for added support and structural integrity. Now, it's definitely not easy to get into, but if I pull the base of the bed forward towards the front of the car, it reveals access to the middle section of storage under the bed. This is where I'll put off-season clothing and gear that I only need occasionally. While my dad was working on the sliding leg of the bed, I installed these awesome LED lights around the glass roof. They really add quite a bit, especially at night. I shopped around and found some that plug right into USB, so I can plug them into my Jackery power station or right into the car's USB ports. Now it's time for the sliding leg installation and measuring out a wooden dowel that will become the handle and added support. Hello, it's a new day and we now have a fully functioning leg with this awesome little metal lock. The wooden dowel is now a handle that slots perfectly into the groove on the bed frame to keep it from sliding around when it's down. And there you have it, a level bed frame in a Tesla Model Y. I'll have to cover the hardware with some fabric to make sure it doesn't puncture my bed. Right now it's just a piece of tape. And then with the bed on, you can see there's about a foot of space left on the right, which is where, well, everything I own will somehow go. That is a problem for another video. Because today, we have to build a headboard to support the area between the front and the back seats. And we're working with a few different designs that will hopefully double as a work desk and kitchen table when I need to work or eat inside the car due to bad weather. Let me show you how the conversion works from sleeping mode to working mode. So if I deflate the bed just slightly, I can fold the base back and pull both the base and the bed towards the trunk, and now open a very dusty side door and fold both the bed and the back seats up. Around back, the bed is folded super nicely so I can close the trunk and still see out of the back window. And around front, I now have a super spacious back seat to use as I need for working or recording. There's tons of leg room with the front seat folded up, tons of headroom, and space for my trombone slide through the center of the car. I think this is going to work perfectly. To convert it back to bed mode, I can lower the seats from the front as normal, or around back, there's a button that folds the seats down from the trunk, and then the bed frame and bed can be unfolded. All right, here we are. I'm in the bed. My feet are totally extended all the way. There's room to spare. It's not bad. It takes up most of the car is the issue. Okay, next we're making the headboard / work desk, and we first thought these telescopic legs from a tripod would be a good solution to keep it compact and adjustable. But then I grabbed this card table from my parents' house and realized with an altered design, it might just work. So handing that off to the engineer father, he makes some legs, hammers some wood, a little movie magic, and all of a sudden it looks like a table. And there it is, a desk that doubles as a headboard for the bed. Okay, So, with the bed folded up behind me, I now have this desk here. And now I have a work area right in the back seat, and it is very spacious, and it's a really nice big desk. So, desk / headboard / dinner table. Check. Well, thank you so much for watching. To follow along with all my travels, click the notification bell here. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Classical Trombone. And you can see where I am in real time at collabacrossamerica.com. Thanks as always to the Patreon donors for sticking with me through these crazy ideas. If you want to keep this thing going, head to patreon.com/classicaltrombone. All sorts of sheet music, behind the scenes, audio downloads over there. If you do, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all real soon. Peace.